until you see the core side of it.
And what you're looking for is the story behind the news.
We bring it to you from Lagos, the commercial capital of Nigeria.
Giving you all sides and political stories round the clock.
Every detail from the start line to the final whistle.
CoreTV News, expanding your view.
Good morning, CoreTV News on the hour. I'm Tolu Ojewumi. We'll start again with this update. A view center in Yobe State, where members of the public watch matches of the ongoing Brazil 2014 FIFA World Cup, was Tuesday night hit by a bomb explosion. Hosts Brazil had just started their encounter against the Mexican national team when the explosion reportedly went off. CoreTV News gathered that the blast occurred at about 8 p.m. The commissioner in charge of the State Police Command, Sanusi Rufai, was quoted as saying there were reports of casualties brought into hospitals. He added that his men were deployed to the scene. Plateau and Adamawa states recently placed an indefinite ban on the running of viewing centers during the World Cup. The federal government has released 1.6 billion naira to kickstart a trust fund for safe schools initiative in the country. The private sector is also committing 1.6 billion naira to the fund. Finance Minister Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala disclosed this after a brief meeting with President Goodluck Jonathan at the presidential villa. Former British Prime Minister Gordon Brown also attended the meeting alongside governors of 2 of the 3 states affected by the Boko Haram insurgency.
And I'm here to say that we wish as an international community to do everything we can to back up the efforts of President Goodluck Jonathan and the governors of the states to make sure these girls are returned to their families, and at the same time to make sure that every parent feels that they can send their children to school knowing that they will be safe in future. And that's why we're launching the Safe Schools Initiative, and that's why the President has decided to set up this new fund that will allow the international community as well as local donors to contribute to making our schools in this country safer.
Of the UK, we met with His Excellency Mr. President, who has kicked off the Safe Schools Initiative, and the former UK Prime Minister is here as the UN envoy, the envoy of the Secretary General of the United Nations, bringing the wishes and support of the international community to back Mr. President's initiative on safe schools. We've got their excellencies, the governor of Borno State and the governor of Yobe State, and we'll be joined by the governor of Adamawa State tomorrow, who are going to be working with us to make the communities safe and the schools safer so that our children who are in these areas can come back to school.
The Independent National Electoral Commission Annex says it has no cause to stop former Ekiti State Governor Ayo Fayose from contesting in this weekend's governorship election. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission EFCC had argued that only INEC can stop the governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), who is facing corruption charges. The commission, however, insists that it has no such powers.
The law provides for a procedure for a candidate to be nominated. All INEC does is to see that the party has followed that procedure. The commission cannot ignore the procedure that the law provides for. The Electoral Act stipulates procedures, the Constitution stipulates procedures. If those procedures are complied with, INEC cannot go outside those procedures and be looking for extraneous issues. It's not INEC's business to do that. Its job is just to see that laws are implemented the way they are written. And once they are written and they are implemented, it has no powers to do otherwise.
Just few days to the June 21st governorship election in Ekiti, the leadership of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) has denied promising anyone the usage of electronic card readers at the forthcoming poll. This is viewed as a tacit response to Osun Governor Rauf Aregbesol's call for the use of electronic card readers to enhance credibility of the poll. Rashid has more in this report.
The governor of Osun State, Rauf Aregbesola, recently made the call for the deployment of electronic card reader at the June 21st election during the APC mega rally in Ado-Ekiti. The INEC leadership fired back, saying it never promised the nation the use of the card reader for now.
If INEC is committed to ensuring that the will of the people is translated into the return of everyday elected representatives, then to use the electronic voters card is more of an duty for INEC.
At no time in the electoral process did the Commission promise that we were going to do the election in Ekiti with the use of biometric card reader. What was told, what we said was that we are going to commence the distribution of the permanent voters card, which has electronic chips.
The National Commissioner of INEC says the Commission is not in enough possession of the card readers, as Aregbesola insists that the deployment of the card readers for the poll is the only face-saving situation for INEC.
We just started the process of taking delivery of some of the biometric, and we haven't got enough. So there's no way we can go to Ekiti or Osun with the use of biometric card reader. We never promised the country we are going to use that.
We must insist that INEC, for the transparency and credibility of these elections in Ekiti and Osun, the electronic card reader must be used.
With the governorship election just days away, Aregbesola talked tough on the need for INEC to make the election credible.
INEC can guarantee freeness, fairness, and transparency of this election in Ekiti coming up on 21st of June. Is for it to use the electronic card reader.
Since 2011, we have not rested on our horse. We have been putting in place other processes that can ensure the integrity of the election and confirm more credibility on the electoral process.
However, it is obvious that INEC is not ready to shift ground on the issue, at least for now. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ado Ekiti.
The just concluded National Convention of the All Progressives Congress (APC) is surely not without its surprises. One of these is the emergence of Shaguni, the former governor of Ekiti, who only recently defected to the APC as the deputy national chairman of the party. Speaking with journalists at his Ifaki country home, Oni revealed that he enjoys the blessings of ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo over his movement to the APC. Rashid has more in this story.
On the day Shaguni, the former governor of Ekiti State, and Kayode Fayemi reconciled, the political world was greeted with surprises. Though Oni had said that his coming to APC was a merger, few people will surely expect that he will emerge as the first 10 in the League of the All Progressives Congress. The deputy national chairman south of the APC says his coming to the party actually got the nod of ex-president Olusegun Obasanjo.
Baba is a father, he has many children. And if the children will have to square up on the street, he is not going to side up with one. He is not going to go all out to flog one for the other. First and foremost, Nigeria should be considered, and the interest of Nigeria should be considered. And that's what we are doing. And I'm sure Baba will be very proud of us because we are trying to take after him.
Drawing from his background as a strategist, Oni explains that the chances of the All Progressives Congress in the 2015 elections is bright.
APC is actually a product in its decline state now, period. And it can only go down. It can't go up now because once you hit a decline, it's a slippery terrain, downhill. It's a slippery terrain, downhill. So I can't see the possibility of any other party other than the APC winning the next general elections.
He also affirmed that the APC is the party to beat in Ekiti State at the forthcoming governorship election.
Candidate whose certificates, educational qualifications, nobody can vouch for, even right now. A candidate that is shuttling between the courts answering to fraud charges and the murder charges. That's a candidate you can call a potential jailbird. Dr. Fayemi has done well. Therefore, it's not just incumbency, it is incumbency that everybody can be proud of.
Oni may have spoken, but the ultimate decision come June 21 will be by the people. Rashid, CoreTV News, Ifaki Ekiti.
The Federation Accounts Allocation Committee has distributed 648.3 billion naira among the three arms of government Accountant General of the Federation, Jonah Otuna, disclosed this at a press briefing after the meeting. He added that the amount is more than the previous months, but still fell short of expectations.
In total, we have a statutory revenue figure of 582.934, VAT 65.4. So the total distributable for this month is 648.349, which when compared to last month is 49.177 over and above that of last month. Then the total allocated to Shopee as usual is 35.55 billion naira. So the gross revenue of 844 billion received for the month was higher than the 584 received in the previous month by 259.88 billion. This was boosted by a bulk payment of 1.2 billion naira from NLNG, which made a very profound impact on our revenue collection for the month. But our oil production continued to be affected negatively due to the incidence of theft, repair and maintenance of ruptured pipelines.
Ban Ki-moon sounds a note of warning on Iraq. Details just now. Please stay with us.
You can now watch CoreTV News live from anywhere in the world on our website, www.coretvnews.com. Click on Live TV on our website and watch us live.
And welcome to CoreTV Primetime Days.
To follow us on Twitter, click on Twitter icon on our website. On Facebook, click on the Facebook and YouTube to see all our previous news production. You can also watch us live on YouTube. Click CoreTV, leave a space, then News. CoreTV News, a 24-hour news station.
Come June 21, it will be decision day for the people of Ekiti. 18 candidates are gunning for one seat.
I am the next governor of Ekiti.
But the people will have the final say.
I know that tolerance has a very big place.
Join extensive coverage of the election and get up to the many details as development unfolds.
I'm the voice of the Ekiti people.
With expert analysis from the best political team on television.
And that's honesty of island. Without
Join us all day June 21 to find out who emerges the next governor of Ekiti State.
We have agreed to move this state forward.
Keep a date with us on CoreTV News. You can also watch us live on our website on www.coretvnews.com, a 24-hour news station.
You're still on to CoreTV News on the hour. For more information on our news and other programs, visit us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/CoreTV News. Our handle on Twitter is @CoreTV News NG. And on YouTube, youtube.com/CoreTV, leave a space news. Outside Nigeria, UN Chief Ban Ki-moon has warned that Islamist militant onslaught in Iraq raises the specter of a sectarian conflict spilling across the embattled nation's borders. He expresses deep concern about the rapidly deteriorating security situation in Iraq, including the reports of mass summary executions by the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant. The militants rooted in Iraq's Sunni Muslim community are battling the Shiite-run central government, which has ruled since dictator Saddam Hussein was ousted by a US-led coalition in 2003.
I'm deeply concerned about the rapidly deteriorating security situation in Iraq, including the reports of mass summary executions by the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, ISIL. There is a real risk of further sectarian violence on a massive scale within Iraq and beyond its borders. I strongly condemn all these terrorist attacks, in killing civilian populations and kidnapping diplomatic officials. Those are unacceptable human rights violations, and I have been urging on many times that all perpetrators of this gross violation of human rights should be brought to justice.
The militants who have found favor amongst Sunni former Saddam supporters have taken control of one province and parts of 3 others north of Baghdad since they began their assault last week. They are also said to have killed scores of captured Iraqi soldiers, as well as targeting civilians and abducting dozens of Turkish diplomats. That's all. Thanks for watching. I'm Tolu or Jeremy. Good morning. See you again on top of the hour. In the meantime, we start right away. Core Digest.